Saturdays doing this job anymore. He was done. To his surprise, Mike started smiling and said that his dad had expected this to happen. He had told Mike to meet with him when Robert was ready to quit. It made Robert mad, but Mike said that his father's way of teaching was different from Robert's parents. He didn't like to lecture and used experience as a way of teaching. Robert agreed to meet with Mike's dad the following Saturday to hear him out. Even his real dad was angry with Mike's dad. Robert's poor dad had advised him to demand a raise of at least 25 cents an hour and to quit if he didn't get it. When Robert arrived at Mike's house, he was made to wait in line for 45 minutes before Mike's dad finally appeared. Frustrated and angry, Robert told Mike's dad that he had not kept his end of the bargain. He had promised to teach him if he worked for him, but he had not fulfilled his promise. Robert accused him of being greedy and not respecting his employees. He asked Robert if teaching meant talking or giving a lecture, and Robert replied with a nod. Rich Dad told him that life is the best teacher of all and that most of the time, life does not talk to you. He explained that life often pushes us around to teach us something. Some people let life push them around, while others fight back against the wrong things, such as their job, boss, or spouse. But only a few people welcome life's push as an opportunity to learn and grow. Rich Dad said that he had over 150 employees, but none of them had ever asked him to teach them about money. They only sought jobs and paychecks, never really grasping the purpose of their work. However, when Mike told him that both of them wanted to learn how to make money, Rich Dad decided to create a program that mirrored real-life experiences. He paid them a mere 10 cents an hour, which initially made them angry. But he explained that he wanted them to experience life's push so that they could understand what he was trying to teach. When Rich Dad asked Robert what he had learned from working for such a low wage, he complained about his greed and lack of respect for his workers. He even threatened to quit if his rich dad didn't pay him more or teach him more. Rich Dad explained that most people would do exactly what he was suggesting: quit and look for a higher paying job. However, this usually wouldn't solve their problems. He wanted Robert to understand that waiting for a raise, thinking that more money would solve his problems, was not the solution. The solution is to make money work for you. Robert was slowly starting to understand the lesson Rich Dad was trying to teach. Rich Dad asked if Robert still had a passion to learn. When Robert said yes, he told him he was going to stop paying him for the work at the store. Robert was confused. He came for a raise, but now he was going to work for free? Rich Dad said that if he wanted to make more money,